Losers, Uber, Travis Kalanick, and boards. This has been a bad year for Uber, actually an awful year, which was the most valuable startup in the world. We'll see after what is, I believe, going to be the mother of all write-downs here. Let's take a deeper look at how the Uber fucked up played out. First of all, I love Uber. I think it's a fantastic service. Most recently, I was at the Cannes Lions Creativity Festival, which, by the way, should be renamed the Cannes Lions We're Putting You Out of Work Festival, hosted by Google and Facebook. Or better yet, the Cannes Lions What Advertising Sucks Least Festival. Can you believe they keep inviting me back?
Apple is sex. This isn't a phone. It's my attempt to signal to women that if you mate with me, your kids are more likely to survive than if you mate with someone carrying an Android phone.
Anyways, these venture-backed companies take pride in their losses. Uber registered $6 billion in sales and $3 billion in losses, meaning the Uber helicopter I took from Nice Airport to Cannes, which cost 140 euros, but really cost Uber about 210. So it is economically irresponsible not to take a helicopter into Cannes. I'm in London enjoying Uber Lux. It's a fantastic service. And again, this company has revolutionized last mile travel. Uber's actually built two companies, Lyft and Uber. Lyft is now $7.5 billion on the back of Uber's mistake. Who's the big loser in Uber's missteps? Corporate governance. Shareholders actually had to step in and take control of this situation when the board became apologists for indefensible behavior. What is a board's job? There's only two, to hire and fire the CEO and to know when and if to sell the company. And the board of Uber failed here. Under the auspices of #mindblown, David Bonderman, the 70-year-old executive from TPG, by the way, a sign of business, took responsibility for his screw-up when, no joke, made a sexist comment at an all-hands to address the hostile workplace, decided, I'm going to take ownership of it, resigned the next day, and said, I don't want to create a sideshow. That is what you are supposed to do when you are a board member or a CEO and you screw up this badly. And speaking of tone-deaf and screw-ups, what the fuck is up with Marissa Mayer defending the CEO and the sexist culture? How can he not know what's going on? CEOs are the culture of startups. Why would she do this? Let me think. She's out of a job. Uber needs a new CEO. And lately, she said that Uber was, quote unquote, ridiculously interesting. It's clear Marissa Mayer is jonesing for the job. Marissa is the Chris Christie of technology, willing to sacrifice her own credibility in defense of a billionaire asshole. We need to cauterize the narrative in technology that there is an inextricable link between innovation and being an asshole. Meg Whitman is not an asshole. She's created a non-hostile work environment and been an innovator. Sheryl Sandberg is not an asshole and has created a supportive environment for women, as have Larry, Sergey, and Tim Cook. Being a hostile person only makes you one thing, hostile. We'll see you next week.
This is what you get when you mess with us.